I wouldn't really call myself a gamer. Sure, I've been playing video games since I was a little kid. I own an Xbox 360 and a 3DS, and I still remember obsessing over Sonic as a kid. But even so, I've never really played all that many video games. I oftentimes favored saving my money over spending it on a game. And now I rarely have the patience for games when I feel like I could be spending that time doing something else, like writing this very video. This is particularly true with platformers and the like, where I'll play through for maybe 30 minutes, but the games never manage to hold me much longer. There is, however, one branch of video games that I find addicting like no other: competitive games. I've never been much of a sports guy. The only sport that I'd say I appreciate and truly enjoy playing would be tennis. But with games, it's a little different. Competitive matchups working in real time, be it top-down, third-person, anything really. And that brings me to today's discussion: Dota 2. This is a constantly updating and evolving game, and I wouldn't say I know anywhere near everything about it, but having put almost 700 hours in, I think I can voice my opinion. Dota 2 is the multiplayer online battle arena game developed by Valve that is sequel to Defense of the Ancients, a mod for Warcraft 3. Since its launch, it's become incredibly popular, with regular peaks of over 800,000 players. It's known for its steep learning curve and a large presence in the esports field. I want to briefly examine what exactly makes this game so incredibly addicting. What keeps the millions of players coming back every month, logging in for another match? Well, of course, what any person would point to first is the massiveness of the game. Every match is on the same map, but with so much depth and over 100 heroes to choose from. With many items, skill builds, and strategies, there's limitless possibilities. Dota 2 is a very difficult game to understand fully, and there's many complexities and things that I'm still learning about it. That said, I think it's something a little bit more than that. Dota 2 is a frustrating game. Never have I played a game where so many times I yelled in rage, "That's so freaking overpowered." Yet I keep playing. We all keep on playing. The shots of OP often are nothing but empty words. Despite the way the game enrages me and many others, it's surprisingly balanced. There's so much depth in the picking phase alone that can make or break the game for you. Choosing heroes with good synergy, who combo well together, counter-picking the enemy, as well as making sure your team has all the roles needed, supports, carries, and more. If you pick poorly, you better be prepared for a punishment. This game certainly pulls no punches, and it won't go easy on you. That said, it's this hidden balance that keeps the game from feeling too enraging. Those games where you have the good combo and are winning the teamfights are the most satisfying and memorable of games. Those are the ones that keep you coming back. Another factor to this is the comeback mechanic present in Dota 2. If you're far behind, it is very much possible to come back if you manage to win a few teamfights and catch up to the enemy. This mechanic makes it so that you keep on playing even in the most frustrating games. Though of course, there will always be the occasional rage quitter. All these many elements make it so that I'll find myself playing more than I first intended to. My friends and I will terribly lose a game, and of course we'll shout, "God, this game sucks," right before queuing up for another one, hoping this time the odds will be in our favor. The balance between the satisfaction of winning and the dissatisfaction of losing is so well conceived that the game stays on my mind and has me thinking about it even when I'm doing other things. A part of this is the time investment involved in your typical match. Games can span upwards of 40 minutes on average, and when you've put so long into something, you really don't want to lose. And if you do end up losing, you want to wash the distaste away with something satisfying. That being, winning a match. Maybe I'm overreaching here, who knows, but I know that this game is as addicting as heck, and this might at least be part of the reason why. I know I haven't touched on the multiplayer online aspect, and I'm sure that this element of communication and interaction with people is certainly a reason for Dota, and online games in general being addictive. But that's a pretty broad topic that I'll save for a future video. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of my content, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.
Guys, guess what I can do? his foes.